What triggered the anomaly that Nagato can't understand? What exactly was the error data that she was accumulating? It was the most basic of things. Even for an AI with strict program parameters, or even for a robot given enough time, it's natural that they would develop. You wouldn't understand, Nagato, but I do. And Haruhi probably does as well. Nagato, it's what we call emotions. The fact that you were designed without them in mind, it made your reaction to them that much stronger, didn't it? Every now and then you probably wanted to cry or scream or yell, "I don't care anymore!" No, even if you didn't think that way, maybe you should have. We should have let you. I'm to blame as well. I relied on her too much, thinking Nagato could handle everything. As long as she had it all under control, I could just shut off my brain. I was even more of an idiot than Haruhi. I have no right to point fingers. And as a result, Nagato was driven to the point where she wanted to change the entire world. Bug? Error? Not on your life. This world is what she wanted. She wished for a normal world like this. And now I had the answer to the question that was bugging me these last few days. Why was I the only one to keep my memories? The answer is simple. She wanted to let me make the choice. Is the new world better? Or is the original one better? The choice was mine. Damn it. How did I think about this before? What did I think of Haruhi and all the crazy adventures she unwittingly flung me into? The hell with this. Enough already. Are you an idiot? I've had enough of you. I'm just supposed to be a normal guy who gets dragged into these crazy situations against his will. A guy who sits on the sidelines complaining whenever he's not trying to meet Haruhi's ridiculous demands. That was my role. Now then. Hey, I'm talking to you. I have a question to ask. Now this question is important, so listen carefully, and then answer me. Got it? Here's the question. Think about it, and then give me your answer. Well, let's hear it. Being dragged around in circles by Haruhi, attacked by aliens, hearing ridiculous stories from time travelers and espers, running into all these countless messed up situations, and on top of all of that, having to follow the strict rule of keeping the entire thing a secret from Haruhi, leaving her in the dark that she's the cause of this entire mess. Do you really find that fun? Or do you find it too inconvenient? It's so much work, wouldn't it be better to be done with the entire thing? So this is what you think, isn't it? Is that so? That's how it is? You think Haruhi's annoying and all she can do is cause problems. You think none of that is interesting and she's more trouble than she's worth. Don't tell me that's not true. You know it is. Oh, that hurt. And yet, you pressed the enter key. The emergency escape program that Nagato left behind to change the world back. Ready? You answered yes, didn't you? Nagato, the amazing Nagato, went out of her way to create a stable world just for you, and you rejected it. Why? Aren't you always complaining? Always griping about your misfortune? If that's the case, shouldn't you have just ignored the escape program? In that world, Haruhi may be bossy, but she's normal. Miss Asahina would just be a super cute girl. Koizumi would be an ordinary student as well, and Nagito would just be a quiet girl who loves books. Sure, she'd look more or less the same, but then she'd laugh at some lame joke and blush in embarrassment. And then as time goes by, she could gradually open her heart. That's the kind of person she could become. You abandoned your opportunity for a peaceful life. Why? I'll ask once more, so answer clearly. Do you really find Haruhi Suzumiya and all the problems she causes interesting? Well? Yes, of course I do! And of course, it was fun! So stop asking me something so obvious! If anyone else were asked that question and said they didn't think it was interesting, then they'd be a complete idiot. 30 times crazier than Haruhi. I mean, there are aliens, time travelers, and espers out there. Just one alone would be interesting enough, but we have all three of them. Not to mention Haruhi herself. I bet there's even more crazy mysteries out there too. There's no way that isn't fun. No matter how many times you ask me, my answer will always be the same. Of course.